Here is how the Spurs are running laps around the league without the NBA even knowing. But before we start the video, I would love to give a huge shout out to Flyt. Flyt is a streetwear clothing brand that is preparing to release their hard-headed collection in early spring. You can find them on Instagram and their website. Now let's talk NBA. Victor Wembanyama is out for the rest of the season due to a so-called blood clot issue. The San Antonio Spurs are straight up lying to the entire league. This isn't about Wemby's health. This is about tanking for the 2025 NBA draft, and I've got the proof. Now, if you've been watching the Spurs this season, you know they've been struggling badly. We're talking bottom of the Western Conference, no real shot at the playoffs, and a roster that's basically built around a rookie. But here's where things get suspicious. Right when Wemby was finding his rhythm, dominating on both ends of the floor, suddenly he's out for the season? A blood clot problem? Sure, that's a serious condition, but something feels off. The timing is just way too convenient. Think about it. Why would the Spurs, a franchise that just landed the most hyped prospect since LeBron, suddenly shut him down completely? Other players with similar conditions have been managed with treatment and still played games. But the Spurs? They immediately ruled him out. No updates, no slow recovery, just done. Now, let's take a look at the draft situation. This upcoming draft class has some serious talent, and the Spurs know they need another star to pair with Wemby if they ever want to compete. I mean, seriously, imagine what would happen if the Spurs got a top 3 pick in the draft. They would get one of these 3 super hyped prospects. Cooper Flagg, a do-it-all superstar.
He's had a couple in his second half that I think topped them.
Absolutely, when you consider going off the bounce.
Ace Bailey, a sharpshooting wing.
That's a good you could be on the floor at the end of the game.
Contested 3, somebody's starting to feel it.
Defensively, if you're going to guard Martinelli like that, that's the best you can do. Keep him out of the lane, force him into a jump shot, hopefully it's contested.
Oh, Bailey rattles that one down. They're going to look at that, calling it.
Or Dylan Harper, a slashing guard.
Seems and score, and then Harper, you said it best. Go right, go left, doesn't matter.
Ron Harper, 5-time NBA champion.
Dylan
pulled the string on him and delivers.
By shutting Wemby down, the Spurs are making sure they secure another top pick. They're blowing leads they should easily close out. It's almost like they don't want to win. Even Wemby said he thinks the team was starting to get good.
It feels like we have a real impact that I have rarely seen before.
And it's not the first time the Spurs have pulled something like this. Remember how they landed Tim Duncan? Back in '97, David Robinson had a season-ending injury, and guess what? The Spurs finished with the worst record, got the #1 pick, and the rest is history. Sound familiar? So let's call this what it is. The Spurs are tanking. They don't want to risk meaningless wins, and Wemby being injured is just their excuse to make it happen. The question is, will the league step in and stop it? I mean, it makes no sense. He was playing completely fine All-Star weekend, and then boom, all of a sudden he has a random blood clot. Take a look at these All-Star highlights.
He didn't come here to make friends, right?
That's what I
One
like.
dribble, left-hand finish.
7'5", a guy 6'4".
Gonna come quick right now. Kate Cunningham, first-time All-Star.
See that? Had to take it. Oh, give me that. Chase him down. That's right. Now, Bobo ain't doing that.
Stop it,
He ain't.
How do you go from best player in the NBA to benched for the whole season in the same night? There were no injuries, no ACL, no MCL, nothing. Just that fake little blood clot. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this just a smart move by the Spurs, or is the NBA being played once again? And if you want more real truth about the NBA, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.